What is up, everyone? It's Nataliedrewy with episode 3 of my Yunnan series from Kunming to Shangri-La. We will be heading to the beautiful and aesthetic city of DALI. For more travel vlogs and Hong Kong exploration vlogs, please like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. DALI City, also known as the DALI Bi-Autonomous Prefecture, is in northwestern Yunnan. We hired a car with a driver in DALI as the scenic spots are all scattered around. Also, we planned to drive all the way to Shangri-La from DALI instead of flying because that was the only way to see everything properly. So the driver picked us up from the train station and we dived straight into our new activity, tie-dye. The art of tie-dyeing originated from the Zhoucheng village, Xizhou County in DALI, Yunnan, which is also known as the Bai village of tie-dyeing. The Bai people have lived in Yunnan for more than 2,000 years. Their culture influence includes Taoism, Buddhism, local deity worship, and Confucianism. They are highly creative and are admired for incorporating the beauty of nature into their artistic creations. One of the Bai people's favorite art forms is tie-dyeing. This craft has been handed down to generations for centuries. They have high aesthetic value and practical functions. The products are well received by domestic and foreign consumers and are one of the main types of export products of DALI. Tie-dyeing materials are generally white cotton or cotton linen blended white cloth. The main dyes are plant indigo, commonly known as banlangen. The main steps of traditional tie-dyeing include tie-up, soaking, dyeing, drying, thread removal, rinsing, and grinding. The key technology of tie-dyeing is the tie-up technique and dip dyeing process. The tie-up process is very complicated. We went to experience a tie-dye workshop and it was actually quite difficult, but fun. An elderly local Bai lady taught us how to tie our dresses to prep for dyeing. FYI, if you bring your own white dress or white colored clothing for experiencing the tie-dye workshop, it works out cheaper than buying clothes for dyeing on the premises. Before dyeing, the white dress is overlapped or tightened with threads according to the designed pattern, presenting a pimple shape. After repeated tying, the knots are then separated into various flower shapes. We then followed the lady and saw her put the dresses in different tie-dye mixing bowls. Untying the strings and looking at the results was my favorite part, because if you brought your own dress, the patterns that come out will be a mystery. The results turned out to be really pretty. The finished products are blue or white flowers with a blue background. They are fresh and elegant with a unique ethnic flavor. More than 1,000 patterns contain the Bai people's profound historical and cultural accumulation, reflecting their customs and aesthetic taste. Arhai is a lake situated 1,972 meters above sea level. Its average depth is 11 meters. The lake is a backdrop to all of DALI city. Erhai Lake looks like an ear, hence its name Erhai. It is also known as the Pearl of the Plateau and is the second largest hidden lake of Yunnan. There are many attractions to see in DALI, but we chose ones which are more beautiful, popular, and accessible. My cousin said the best way to explore is by going in an anti-clockwise direction, exploring Ardong and Arsi, the east and west of Erhai. The west of Erhai has the most beautiful bicycle paths. Perhaps the most beautiful part of Erhai is the S-Bay. To the left, you have the traditional bi-ethnic village, and to the right, you have the glittering blue lake. The beauty of DALI can be seen in the white walls and glazed blue tiles, which look like the white clouds and identical blue connecting the sky and the water. A standard postcard scene might be someone riding a bike through the scenery with a bunch of flowers in the front basket. But I like to be different, so we rented a golf cart instead. It was much more exhilarating and was lots of fun. The coffee shop we went to. It's nice. They have meals, coffees, teas. You can just sit here and relax and look at the view, beautiful view of Erhai. Very quiet, very chill, and very peaceful. It's very nice to unwind and relax. Go.
大家好，我是 Natalie 的 cousin， 我来自中国青岛。我是一名导游，欢迎你们来中国玩，到时候可以来找我，我来带领你们，好吧？
The red lights here are not obvious. We're running like crazy. This is probably a bar street. That's why there are lots of bars and it's very loud. And then they have like KTVs, they have dancers, they have all kinds of stuff. You can come check it out. DALI ancient city is sandwiched between Changshan Mountain and Erhai Lake and is steeped in Bai culture. We decided to explore the nightlife of the old city. This old city offers majestic gates, towers, old streets, temples, churches, museums, shops and bars, and etc. The city gates are something to see, especially at night when they are lit up. DALI ancient city, also known as DALI Old Town, was built in the Ming Dynasty. It is a historic town with rich culture. It is also the ancient capital of the Nanzhao Kingdom and the DALI Kingdom. Nowadays, it is known as the treasure land of the Bai ethnic minority, showcasing their traditions and culture. DALI Old Town is less crowded than the other old towns we will be exploring later in the series.
老外。
This is our room. The beds, 2 twin beds. This is the other room out with a double bed. Be careful of the ceiling. Toilet, shower. By the way, all the places I've been staying at are all inns. They're not exactly hotels. The 3 pagodas are the symbol of DALI. They were first built in the time of the Nanzhao Kingdom and the DALI Kingdom in the 9th and 10th centuries. Looking from a distance, the pagodas are like 3 ballpoint pens standing between the magnificent Changshan Mountain and elegant Erhai Lake. Shuanglang town is located in northeast Dali city and on the northern bank of Erhai Lake. Here, you can enjoy the charming landscape of Erhai Shuanglang town, a fishing town with a history of over 1,000 years. It's also a nice place to see the sunset. Shuanglang offers the most picturesque sceneries. Wandering through the cobblestone paved streets, filled with old dwellings of the Bai people, we are able to have a real sense of peace. People living here have a simple yet happy life, fishing in the Erhai Lake all year around. In addition, the folk-styled houses and some hotels and inns are characterized by different themes which are also very pleasing to the eye. In a way, this is a good getaway from the city's hustle and bustle. Shuanglang town has a rich history and splendid culture. It is the birthplace of the civilization of the Neolithic Age and Bronze Age in the Dali area. It was also an important naval base of the Nanzhao Kingdom in the Tang and Song dynasties. So we found this coffee shop by the Erhai. The Nanzhao Folk Island is a small island near the Shuanglang town, Shuanglang Guzhen. It is one of the several islands and islets that dot the Erhai Lake. Nanzhao Folk Island is one of the top 3 islands of the lake. The Nanzhao Palace is the main architecture of Nanzhao Island, covering an area of 8,000 square meters. It combines the architectural styles of Tang Dynasty, Nanzhao, and Tibet, representing the multi-ethnic cultural integration of the Nanzhao Kingdom. It was the holiday resort of the king of Nanzhao and his concubines for their honeymoon. Currently, it is a good place for sightseeing and holidays. Cruising to the island from the south, you can see the copper statues on the bank, called Daughters of Erhai Lake. The statues depict two fisher girls playing and bathing in the sea, one standing and one sitting in the water. We also saw 小婆托 Island, 小婆托, and 金梭 Island, 金梭岛, Golden Shuttle Island from a distance. Erhai Lake is a 400 square kilometer stretch of water which dominates the landscape around DALI. The lake is an important source of fish for the local people. 小婆托岛 is a small island and home to a 15th century temple dedicated to the Buddhist goddess of mercy, Guan Yin. Next up, we went to China's version of Santorini, where the architecture resembles the cosmopolitan Greek islands.
It broke. $10.
It is a resort built on the side of the Tangshan mountain range, which overlooks a lake and consists of tourist inns, boutique hotels, cultural businesses, holiday apartments, and small winding streets planted with flowers and plants. It covers an area of 3,700 acres with a construction area of about 1 million square meters and a total investment of 8 billion yuan. From Santorini, we could see Jinsuo Island in the distance. Jinsuo Island means Golden Shuttle in English. It is located in the southwest of Haidong town, 250 to 600 meters from east bank of Erhai Lake. There are over 200 Bai households living on that island. According to folklore, a fairy left her golden shuttle in the lake, and the golden shuttle became an island, forming the beautiful site of Erhai Lake. The bedroom, double bed, little table. This is the shower. I'm in DALI. This is the DALI is like a moving picture scroll attracting visitors from near and far. This is the place where you can easily discover that a happy life is actually a simple life. And that's all for today, folks. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in Lijiang.